Hello, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to episode 46 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as the custom nation of Brancaster. We are of course playing the 24 custom caster scenario where we are trying to become the last caster standing. In the last episode we finished off a rather vicious war against Polecaster here and have pushed them back quite significantly. We took a bunch of territory from them, which we actually, you can see everything we've taken from them. Polecaster used to be really quite big. They're not anymore. And we split them in half, which will make conquering them in the future even easier. We do, however, have a rather large coalition lining up against us, which will at this stage result in, oh no, not quite, almost a, two-front war. Though most of them are over here in the Holy Roman Empire. In fact, Holcaster did join it, and I'm very tempted to go to war with Holcaster so that we can start taking more of these coastal territories. I think we are still claiming a bunch of their territory. Yes, we are. We are also trying to get over this looming disaster. How are we doing that? Oh yes, trying to lower unrest by getting rid of the overextension, which we should do at some point in this episode. Okay, cool. Bunch more rivalries. Provencaster has entered coalition. Yeah, of course, Holcaster just lost a bunch of territory, so Holcaster is actually quite weak right now. 10 years of defensiveness in Krakow, which is over that side. You know what? Let it fall. Tradition's too valuable at this point, because I need more generals and need the morale from it. We are 3 years away from going to the next level of military technology. We're still quite a ways behind on Diplo, but we are catching up. And I don't think we can do any of those missions. Right, so in this episode we are thinking basically about who to attack next. Holcaster is definitely looking like the top choice right now. We just need to finish off the claims, and the benefit of that is Mirtacaster and Polecaster will not join. We still have a truce with them, which means they cannot join the coalition against us. Burkers lose loyalty and influence. Bunch of revolts. Burkers gain influence and loyalty. I don't want them gaining influence. We've had that problem before. I'll lose a bunch of money. Haven't done this for a while either. Could do grant monopoly charters, which will increase their influence, and then demand Diplo support, and then drop you down to 25. That's fine. We haven't actually done any of that from any of you. Increase. Still 50. That would bring you up to 60. It's not entirely unacceptable. And having a level 3 Inquisitor, which is missionary strength, and Minister is... Oh wait, are you unrest? Theologian, what does Theologian do? Pretty sure that the Theologian is unrest, and the Inquisitor is... And that's only a 10 influence, which would knock us over 55, but actually we probably want you, so we'll grab you. Do that one, which gives us the free admin, which is always helpful. So we're going to suffer a bunch more unrest, but we have just killed a whole bunch of revolts, so our revolt risk is still actually quite low. We're also going to call a diet and then demand military support. So everyone except the nobles are kind of upset with us right now, but whatever, I can deal with it. Oh, is that going to raise my national unrest? It is. That's unfortunate. But whatever. And then I was going to have a look at who this guy was. Yeah, unrest. Boom. And he's half the price. And he's a +3. That should solve this problem. It does. Which means you should go away at the end of this month. There we go. Problem solved. Got creative. And can we... No, need a... Yes, I can. Oh, we have a missionary there. How long is the missionary working for? A while. Right, come on, claims. You are the only thing holding me back at this point. Oh, I can repay another loan. Let's go and do that. So we're down to 4. Marvellous. We could only just repay that one. Thankfully, we do still have quite a lot of money. Oh, we've maxed our... I see. We could get another military leader. We could also get a bunch of manpower, of course we can. Being silly here. Except we've just... it's going to cost us more because we've just got the plus 7.5. What are our tenants again? Are we getting manpower? Development, rather? We are. See, we probably don't need this one right now. I'm wondering if we want the manpower recovery speed instead. I think we probably do. So we're going to get rid of you. And we're going to take manpower recovery speed because that is going to increase how quickly we get manpower. We should have done this a long time ago. I was not thinking about that. I could spend military power on... Oh, I could actually get some more policies. Morale speed, yeah, that's less important. Siege, however, would be very nice. I think I would like faster sieging, so we do that more quickly. And that's using up some of our military points. So we're not going to accrue quite as many. But we're already well ahead of time and we're not currently getting a military idea. So they'll be kind of wasted. And we're paying a penalty on development right now, so I don't particularly want to spend it on that, though if we do get to the maximum again, I probably will. Okay, those are done. I think we have one more fabrication we need to do here on Ostfriesland, which we will start going, and then in 1 month I think we will probably declare war. I'll take the prestige hit. So we're going to move our armies over onto this flank again, so we can fight off the coalition when it arises, because it will arise. But this time we have more than enough manpower. In fact, we're gaining almost 3,000 a month. Yeah, can you guys not march together? Thank you. Right, I should be doing that. Oh, wow. Why is that so expensive? I'm paying 35 for those couple of men I lost. Yeah, screw that. I need more of a money thing. Because I'm going to have to turn some of the forts on when we go to war. Oh, Transdanubia is taking some of Polcaster. That's a good thing, because Transdanubia is not one of the casters, so I don't have to take them out. Oh, you two are both taking attrition. That's really irritating. Let's move like that, and actually this army can go through the back of Hesse. Okay. Why are you not mothballed? In fact, I'm just going to get rid of you because you're really old. That'll save me a bit more money. Not much, I admit, but a bit. Very little helps. Okay, so if we declared war on them, we could actually get Anjou to join us. Scania would not join currently. Oh, because they're rivaled with Holcaster. You're allied with the... Oh no, Emperor. The Emperor would not join because you're rivaled with the Emperor. That's really good for us because that means that Scania can't call people in. I forgot that these guys were Empire and Coalition. So yes, we're going to have a big war. Are any of these actually really large countries? No. I don't think I need to bring any of those guys in. Bremen does not have... Oh, Bremen does have a fort, so yes, we will take Bremen. Do we want to call in Anjou? I don't think we need to. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is money. But in fact, I can actually save money by doing this. And we have the manpower, no, military stuff to deal with that. It's fine. We're not losing much. And the other thing we can do is turn off most of our forts, except for the ones here on the border. Like you. And you. And I just realised I have a whole bunch of troops right next to the border with no morale, so I need to pull you back slightly. You need to be turned on. Who am I actually at war with? Just you lot. Probably you. And that should be enough to block them from going into my territory too far. So, yes, we're going to have to withdraw rather rapidly in case you get cut off and smashed because you have no morale. Which was a big mistake on my part, so I hope you don't... Yes, you are going after me. Bugger. Ah! You're not going to arrive on time either. Oh no, it's you not arriving on time. I might actually get stack wiped here. That would be a really painful stack wipe. Is there anything I can do about this? Probably not. We might still win it. We won! And we stack wiped them. This is when you know your armies are stupidly strong. Right, keep running. Okay, and we've had the end of the month, so we actually have some morale now. Gonna kill them. And in fact, because they won the battle, they got a bunch of morale for free. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's take Ulm out. Oh, is that Ulm? No, it's Bamberg. Are we at war with Bamberg? We are. Oh, and Oblastitz too. You can go and take them. Then we'll have two armies on this side. Or rather, we'll have this army marching around killing stuff, while this army goes and sieges the war goal, and then you two start taking enemy nations out of this war. Is that forest? That is forest. Can we go anywhere which means not a river crossing? Yes, we can do that. So we're not going to catch you, are we? No, we're not. Really? You're going to attack me up there? Okay. That's totally fine. We've lost the siege of Vienna already. That was very quick. Stop patrolling. That was an absolute massacre and a stack wipe too. We'll need to do something about Vienna. Probably once I've taken those bits, then maybe I'll send one of these stacks over here to deal with Carinthia. So I think that's everyone. Yeah, that would be all of this area taken out, and Bavaria, which leaves me with just that line. And Prussia, of course, though Prussia will be a pain to get to because the only way in right now is by sea. I can't actually get land. I can't get military access through Polcaster, I don't think. We have another battle coming up here. Not quite yet, but they want to try. You attack into here. We're going to try and just defeat as many of their armies as we can early on, while they're divided up quite nicely. Like right there. Consolidate. We've only actually lost 9,000 men so far. Don't go there. Good. Stay there. You go up into Hoya, cut them off. And once more of these places have fallen, oh man, we really need to upgrade some of our fort. No, we don't need to upgrade our forts. We don't have the money for it. It's just our forts are really, really terrible. Can you? Yes. Stay there. See if they'll come after us. They won't. Where are you going? Brausrieg. Can we cut you off there? No. Do that. You forest? You are. It will be just a -1, which is fine. Right, you have fallen. Go and kill them, please. Oh, I'm going to take Bamberg back. That's irritating. Limburg has died. Good. Wismar. And then there. So we go and have the river crossing. We just beat 5 armies in once. Lose. Oh man. Hang on. I think this is one of the biggest victories we've had yet. That's 11, 12, 13, 21, 22,000 for 165 men. Oh man. At this point, it's kind of not even fair. Now, Islecaster just joined the coalition against us. However, because we're already at war with the coalition, I don't think they can join it now. At least that's how I understand it works. That is basically a second coalition, which they could spark off. Oh, Gencaster joined it. That's kind of annoying. See, the second coalition is quite a lot stronger than the one we're fighting right now. Just because it has much larger, much wealthier nations in it. And this current coalition is crumbling. Yeah, we almost outnumber them already. In fact, we already do, just by the sheer number of artillery we have. Oh, we've taken that. Good. Oh, we've lost a general. That's irritating. It's you. Well, as soon as Vienna's taken back, we can grab another. And yeah, while these battles are occurring, we can just wait. You're down to 10,000 men, 10,000 infantry. Still enough. We might need to pull you back and rest a little, but should be okay. Right, that battle was won. We are basically just stack wiping at this point. Clearing up these small armies. Not much they can do against us. You guys are being very cheeky. Not appreciating that. Mainz, where's Mainz? Mainz, one of the ones I just took. No, it's down there. Okay. I knew it was kind of over that area of Germany. Okay, we've taken Bremen, so that is the war goal we have now conquered. I think we do that. Start sieging that down. You... Who are their legitimate allies? Who can I separate peace? Just the Azores. Well, that's not going to happen. I guess we continue after Holcaster then, although they are horribly weak. Hurry up with that siege. You take care of them, please. It's all these tiny little one-man armies. It's so irritating. Okay, we've taken Vienna. That's a good thing. Vienna will retake that. I think we basically just need to come over here and stop these things falling. And then you... We take Logau, and then we'll take these guys out, I think. Right. Do that. How many troops have we lost? We've only lost 9,000 men so far. And we're getting 2,000 back every month. Oh, military text maxed. In fact, I know it's 2 years ahead, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Or I could get some more generals. I'm going to get some more generals. Oh, where's that Vienna army? You need a general. You're fighting. You can't get a general. Now you can get a general. See if we can do better. Oh yeah, and plus we have the +1 siege now, so all of our general sieging should be a lot stronger. Right. We'll not do better than that. One more. Alright. You are probably the strongest. You are quite weak. You have good fire. You are quite weak. So are you. Need to get rid of one more. Probably you. 5-4 or 4-2. No, actually. Get rid of you. So you do have Siege 4, which is nice. But Siege 3 should probably be enough. So you can now get one of these two. And you probably are the one I want. Okay. And maybe we'll do another round of mass general recruiting when we're at 100% military tech again. Do we want to spend on Diplo? No, wait. No hurry. Is everyone moving? What are you doing? You're sieging, that's fine. What are you doing? You're sieging. Yeah, not sieged. You are now sieging. Okay, cool. How many troops do they even have left? Not many. They're not really offering up a consolidated force against me. Oh, here comes Prussia. I'd quite like to crush Prussia. That's probably like the bulk of their army right there. Right, what are you doing? You're marching that way. You are stopped. You go there. You're actually trying to recruit troops out of the provinces you've taken off of me. That's just rude. Yes. Hopefully you're at war with someone that I'm at war with. Oh, he's gone around you. Right, let's see how good we are against Prussia these days. Very, it would seem to be. Yeah. That battle took, what, 3 days? Because I did pause there in the middle. Unfortunately, their navy is still quite strong. We need to start building up our navy. We were going to wait until we have Tech 25, and then we can get the 3-deckers and we never need to upgrade again. So the navy just kind of blossoms from that point onwards. Right, where's the army I was going to send down here? That will probably be you. Right, I do not need armies this big. I can say the same here. Split in half. Half of you go there, half of you go here. Fortunately, I'm now out of generals, but that's fine, I think. Likewise, split in half. Half of you go there, half of you go and crush them, and then take that. Jeez. That was Ostfriesland. You are still conquering stuff. Polecaster will cede 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces. No, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 provinces they lost there. Oh! Ouch! Polecaster got schooled. Man, that's painful. Okay, back to this side. So many tiny little stacks. Stop being so tiny and horrible and annoying. And just die. You taking that back? Yeah, that's fine. Peace offer from Holcaster? Almost certainly no. Although a bunch of your allies are getting rather tired of this war and we're still very much high enthusiasm. We still have 141,000 men in the bank. We are actually doing rather well, and there's the conversion I was waiting for. We can start on that one and then make you a core. Cool. Right, you are done. Go and take those. We need to take these frontline forts again so they can stop running past us. Trans-Danubia joins here. Yeah, the next coalition is definitely much, much stronger. It was, what was it? Chancaster, Alcaster and Trans-Danubia. That's 3 very large nations already right there. Right, you take that, because it is a fort. I want to keep these forts on our side. Right, you are taking a fort, you are not. That is irrelevant. Take a fort back. Oh, we're already taking the forts. Really? Oh, take that fort then. Stop them running past that. See, I need an army just back here to chase after those idiots. Okay, you've taken Steiermark, so you can do that. You're my squishing army. In fact, you're not big enough to actually do any damage, and if you take any attrition at all, then you're dead as well. Holcaster trying an amphibious assault, eh? Fair enough. Just because they know I have no troops back here. Oh, they're trying a counter. I have another 20,000 man stack there. I do have an army here I can reinforce with. Fortunately I didn't get a chance to consolidate before this one broke out. And it is attacking into farmland. They do outnumber us. Quite heavily. Go, 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 before they lose. Thank you. Now we have a general here too. Bye bye. Group, consolidate, split. Send half of you up there. Right. You need to split as well. Go there. Okay, cool. Is that really not adjacent to any forts? No, it's not. How irritating. Prussia is trying to go through Riga. Yes, that is annoying. I'm going to have to turn these two forts on to block off the Prussians. I'm not fabricating with you. I should be. Pest. Porecaster. Scania. Yeah, less bothered. Have I fabricated everyone? No, I have not. I noticed I had diplomats not doing anything. And that is not what I need them to be doing. How many men am I short now? 14,000. You still haven't done that much damage, to be honest. You're going to be retaken by the castle in Leipzig, so we are going to go to Frankfurt. And that was a core firing. We want all of our cores to be done so that we have zero overextension for when we make this peace deal. That's why I was kind of quite keen to get these cores at least started. When you finish? 1716, so 2 more years. Kind of annoying. Okay, so you actually... You go here, and then we'll pull you back to get some reinforcements. Because you get a lot more reinforcements when you get, like... Actually, it does say the numbers, how many reinforcements you get somewhere. But you get few when you're in enemy territory. You get slightly more if you're in occupied enemy territory, and you get the most if you're in your own. So we're going to pull back to our own territory so we get more reinforcements here. There is a way of seeing that, but I don't remember how. Ah, here we go. Local reinforce rate is 80% in this province. This is enemy occupied of our own. In enemy territory, reinforce rate is 70%, and in territory that we own of the enemy, it is 90%, and then I think it's 100 in your own actual territory. You can't get to there, just take a higher then. Ostfriesland has fallen. So why can't I get... No, that's probably blocking me. Go to Westphalen. Is Anjou attacking Holcaster too? Oh, nice. Okay. Holcaster is going down. Right. Yeah, you can take Riga. If I take Riga, then there's a fort right there, and that's the only way they have through. So they would have to go through that fort. Which sounds to me like an excellent plan. We'll go and continue our attack on Carinthia down there. You are still reinforcing. The rest of you are actually pretty healthy right now. Oh no, stop them retaking Bamberg, that would be nice. In fact, stop them taking that, and then that. And consolidate. Oh, yikes. Okay, they've actually pulled a large army on us here. So we're going to pull in some reinforcements, I think. You should be able to get there in time. Maybe not. Do you have a general? Yes, you have a general. Oh no, that's the wrong province. You may not be able to hold. Yes, you held. Yes, well done. And we have 44,000 men more on the way. Good. I still can't get down to that. Take castle back. I didn't realise that was a fort. Research wrong. Prestige or Diplo power. I'll take the prestige. I'm at war. I get prestige back pretty quickly. That war, that fight almost went very, very wrong. Now it's going very, very right, which I much prefer. There we go. We did suffer casualty, so that's probably our biggest casualty fight yet. Go take Graz. We're not at war with Midcaster, are we? No, they just have access through it, irritatingly. But we are definitely pushing them back. In fact, we are up to 55% war score now. We are taking quite a lot of their territory up here. Although I can't quite get to Kelra or Claif yet. Claif? What's Claif? Never heard of that. Did they split Limburg? Oh, it must have. Right. You are healthy. You go and kill that way. You... In fact, I have a job. Hang on. Everyone come back. Big army, come over here. because they have a big army marching too. So that is you. Smaller army there, other small army there. So we can get some of these territories back, and you can get some reinforcements going at the same time, which sounds like a fantastic plan. How many troops are we getting a month? We are getting 4,000 more troops to our armies a month, which is acceptable. I mean, it's not as many as I would like, but it's acceptable. Okay, you are at full strength. You can go to Koblenz. How on earth did they get past me? Must have gone by sea. Alright, so we'll split you. Send 10,000 down here just to make sure that Mittal doesn't fall. Hessen, go Frankfurt. There we are. Then you can rejoin the siege. Bamberg's fallen, go there. Oh. That was confusing. Nuremberg, which is Bamberg's capital, and Bamberg, which is actually ours. I was like, what? And you've taken that. Go and take Crane. That will... Are you at war with us? Yeah, you are. So once we've taken these, then basically we only have to worry about this side. Hopefully. Touch wood. You go to Berg? Yes, you can. You go to Pfalz and see if we can kill some of these troops lining up against us. Can you finally get to Kelra? No, you can't. Why not? That's why. Oh, and this is in fact the end of this episode. So I'm just going to merge you lot so I remember that is one unit. Otherwise, I think we are basically done. So thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying this. This is yet another decent victory, I think, coming up here. Who actually is Anjou at war with? Provencaster, Scania, Lancaster, Prussia, Nieland. If you have any tips or advice, as always, please do leave a comment. I'm always very happy to read them. I think this is going pretty well, though. I'm pleased that I started splitting up the armies that were too big at the 44 stacks, especially once we killed their main stacks. Now we're down to the 22s. I think that's quite acceptable. We still have enough troops to kind of respond when their stacks appear, because our armies are just strong enough. Wow, they have a lot of war exhaustion. We still had 0. I think that's one of the strongest things about this nation, actually. It's just their sheer amount of war exhaustion reduction, which means it's not a problem. You can fight these protracted battles, and it doesn't really affect our economy much. In fact, we are still making money. We're at war, and we're making money. How rare is that? Well, for a militaristic nation like this, it's rare. Especially as we're paying for reinforcements, too. Though not as much as I had kind of expected. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.